Hey, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to Draugen. Searching for his missing sister, an American traveler explores a forgotten village in 1920s Norway. How will he unearth the terrible secrets that lie beneath this picturesque village? Puzzle solving and lateral thinking, of course. Let's keep going. So last time, we're on day 2. Still looking for our sister. We looked around, still haven't found anyone in the town. We did find some freshly dug graves at the church, which is a little unsettling. And we've broken into the general store.
The state of this place.
Oh, Betty.
Edward.
I hope you weren't here when...
Is this blood?
Probably.
Not necessarily human blood.
Well, that's all right then. What does it say? Barn murder? Someone murdered a barn?
Let's see. Okay, so there's a big lock here. Okay, can't do anything with that. Can we do this? Locked.
Damnation.
Damnation.
What's in here?
Calm down, old...
Does that count as a swear?
Anyway, how's a hat going to help us?
If it does, I apologize.
Here. There could be more clues.
All right. Okay. Everything's Jake.
It means child. And mortar, that's...
Child murderer. Edward. They murdered a child?
Someone thought so.
Maybe.
Probably the same someone who vandalized the store.
I mean, they didn't vandalize it that much. Is this open? Oh, it is. Good. Okay. Look around here. What do we got? Unsent mail.
These were never sent.
How long have they been piling up?
Long time.
I received Mrs. Fretland's letter in June, and they received my letter from July.
A couple of months. Perhaps the world forgot about Graavik.
That's strange. There must be at least 10 envelopes. All of them stamped and addressed, but stuck in perpetual limbo.
Out of order.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
Maybe that's weird.
Out of order.
Yeah.
Why hasn't it been fixed?
Perhaps there wasn't much demand for it anymore.
What's this?
S-O-S.
What? Like a child's drawing, clearly.
Oh boy. If only this thing worked.
Well, do you know how to use it? I don't know Morse code. I would imagine most people in the 1920s did not know Morse code.
What are you doing?
Looking for keys.
Your life of crime can...
The keys are all gone.
Some thieving thieves beat you to it.
Rascals.
There's a note.
Is it written in Viking runes? What does it say?
Yeah.
It's from Simon. Casa. I don't know what that word means. Yai put it means I put. Knuckle is key.
Okay.
He put the key in the casa?
Casa. I wish I had my dictionary. The note's addressed to his father.
So the key was moved. But where to?
Somewhere safer. Or more convenient.
Can we really trust your translations? You only started studying a month ago.
I spent the summer reading. And I had a lot of free time on the ocean voyage.
Come on, how much could you possibly pick up in a few months?
Yeah, she's right.
My mind, it's a sponge.
Casa.
So that's what it means. Cash register.
Okay, how do we... Turn the knob.
You're a genuine gangster now, old fruit. Don't worry. If you get busted, I'll come visit you in the big house. The Vandals weren't here for the money.
Clearly.
Money was the last thing on their mind.
You don't know that.
Wasn't there supposed to be a key?
It's right here. There we go. My grandma used to live in a really old house in Montana. And she had all these old doors that had those old school type of keys. It was really fun to lock and unlock. As a kid. Pretty fun. Okay, good. Let's click it. He just uses it. Good. Hat. That's the hat. Can I do anything with it? There we go.
It is her hat.
I'm not
Betty
sure
was
that's...
here.
Hmm.
Not long ago.
But if that is her hat, what's it doing in a locked storeroom?
Fair enough.
Breadcrumb.
That's not an answer.
I know for sure she was here. That's what matters.
Okay, you also thought a goat was your sister as well.
So,
What's the note say?
now, if this is a breadcrumb, where's the next one?
There must be a reason her hat's in this room.
Let's read what the note says.
Handwritten note.
I'm not blind. What does it say, silly goose?
It's hard to read. I'm not sure my translation will be... Johann, you... Nectar. Refuse. You refuse to speak to me, so I write this letter instead.
Aha!
It's from Frederick Fretland to his brother.
Ooh. Oh, there was a falling out.
Simon did not... Bloody hell. Simon did not murder your Ruth. He was fond of his cousin.
Ruth.
Interesting.
Ruth is the daughter of Anna and Johann, which means the little girl in the photograph at the farmhouse. Oh, Edward. The Fretland girl was murdered. This is simply awful.
Indeed.
Simon was working at the farm while I tended to the store. I would have seen him had he passed on the way up to the cliffs.
Maybe.
They thought Simon killed Ruth. His own cousin.
Ruth was... What's that word? Playing. Ruth was always playing on the rocks below the church. She must have fallen by accident. The note ends there. Frederick never finished it. And Johann never read it.
Interesting.
Not that it would have made a difference. If Johann
The
thought...
mob showed up for Simon. His father would have tried to protect him.
September 17th. You would have been here, Betty.
Rocks below the
She have-
church. Isn't the church right above us?
Yes.
Edward, come look at this.
What?
That's the cliff.
What?
Right there.
Uh,
The one in the note?
I'll be
A
splurped.
million clams.
Where?
See for yourself.
Okay.
I guess that could be where...
Let's check it out.
No, Lissy.
Lizzie's right, you realize. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Can we just go out the front door? Can we unlock it and go out the front door? No? There, oh, there we go. Oh, we can just we can slide the lock. Okay. Oh, okay, that's convenient. How did Lizzie get out of it? How did she get out of the... With, there's something weird going on here.
Up here.
Where? Up where? Over here? Oh, hey, how'd you get up there? How did you... Okay.
The cliff.
Something strange is going on here.
What are you doing? This doesn't concern
The
us.
little girl died. We're staying in her home, for God's sake. Are you completely without heart?
Yes.
Get yourself up here, Edward Harden.
All right.
Come on. It's an easy climb.
A total wuss.
Dangerous.
Oh, you're a big boy. Start acting like it.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Oopsie daisy. All right, well. Here we go, I guess.
What is this?
Where little Ruth died.
You're being morbid. And this is a distraction. I'm here for Betty, not because some girl
Edward.
got herself...
You insensitive brute.
Yeah, she's right.
The Tin Woodman, no heart.
Hey.
Please look at me when I'm talking.
Oh,
to you.
sorry.
As I was saying, you know, you've grown cold and mean in that horrid study of yours. With only books and bugs to keep you company for years and years and
What is
years.
your relationship to me?
There are other people in this world, you know.
Yes, I know.
It's not all about you.
But what is your relationship to me?
We're going to do this.
I'm so confused.
If not for Ruth, then for us. We're going to figure out what happened to the poor girl
Look, I agree with you.
together.
Yep. Who are you?
I've seen all there is to see. I'm going back.
You can't leave. We might have missed something important.
Yep. Okay. Oh no, I can look at stuff. Okay. Flowers are all wilted.
It's been here a while.
Didn't you say it happened over a month ago?
You'd think her family would have replaced it with fresh flowers.
Hey, what's this? he notices the twigs are bent and broken, as if from some great force above.
Struck this bush. She must have landed on it when on her way down.
That's ghastly, Edward.
Oh,
It's a long fall. Far enough to crush the girl's skull.
hey.
Edward chose Harden.
What?
Oh, you're hopeless.
That's true, yes. Hey, what's
Is
this?
that blood?
The girl could have hit her head on that rock. There would have been plenty of blood.
That's awful.
What's behind
I
it?
think there's something behind it.
Thanks.
Can you move the rock aside?
Yes. What's that? Oh, it's a doll. Okay.
Ruth's.
Yep.
Where's the head?
Maybe the killer also decapitates dolls.
Neat. Hey, look, it's got a little symbol on it.
This pin. This is old. Very old. It looks like something from the Viking.
It's also very similar to the little save icon when the game's saving.
Be 1,000 years old. It does not belong on a child's doll.
Who cares?
What are you, a historian?
Ruth is dead and you're obsessing about a rusty old pin?
It's probably related.
Go further up. Maybe we'll find more clues.
Okay, let's go.
Come on, old sport.
All right.
Not far.
Can you wait just 1 minute so that I can catch my breath?
I think there's something weird going on with Lizzie.
Betty?
I gotta say.
Or am I just stumbling through darkness?
Wow. Really is a nice looking game, though. Man. All right.
You can see clear beyond the edge of the world.
Indeed.
One
Oh,
second.
teddy bear. We need to take you out walking.
Yeah, you need to start getting some more cardio in there, buddy.
The girl fell from up here.
Was pushed, you mean.
Well,
Can you see where she fell? Seeing as you're so concerned about me falling out of trees, I wouldn't want to risk falling off a cliff.
fair enough. Let's see. Do we? Sure.
She fell head first on that rock. She'd have died instantly.
Edward, honestly.
You wanted to learn more. This is you learning more. She hit her head and fell into the bush where I found her doll. Happy now, Alice?
I'm not.
No.
What was she doing up here in the first place?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
She was a child. Children play in dangerous places.
There must be more to it. Let's find out where this path leads.
No, absolutely not.
I wanted to check out another. There was another option. Oh, doggone it.
We're running out of daylight, and Betty's still
Like, how did she completely disappear? And something weird is going on with Lizzie. You know? What's this? Ooh. All right, keep going. Yeah, something squirrely is going on with Lizzie. She just disappears, and this game is very. I mean, it's thoughtful enough, but I don't.
Slow down. I can't keep up with you. Who knows what's up there? It's not worth the risk of falling and...
You're just going up a path, you dork. You're not going to break something.
Lizzie? Are you there?
She's up there. Come on now, don't be a dork.
Teddy,
What?
Word.
Oh, my-
Look away, Lizzie.
is
Oh my
this what
gosh.
happened to the villagers?
They all hung themselves?
Killed themselves?
What's this say?
One body. Let's not jump to conclusions.
What about those fresh graves at the church?
Who is it?
There were at least half a dozen of them. Did everyone just die?
They're not necessarily
Oh,
connected.
come on.
Yeah, she's right.
What does that say?
God forgive me.
Don't suicides go to hell? Isn't that what your father said when
Stop.
your mother
Don't.
drowned herself? Sorry.
Boy, not very tactful. Let's see.
Who was he? One of the Fretlanders?
It's not Johann or Frederick. And he's too old to be Simon.
Do you think this has something to do with Ruth? Maybe she
Who
came
knows?
to the hangman before she died,
Maybe.
and it scared her. So she
All things very strange.
This happened later.
How do you know?
some consolation in that, I guess. Maybe it's the killer. The guilt ate him up and he offed himself.
Oh, maybe.
It's just speculation with no basis in fact.
Well, that's true, but it's fun to think about.
More to do here. I'm going back. Let the poor soul rest in peace.
Does it look like he's resting in peace?
No. It doesn't at all.
You're just going to leave him hanging? You're an insensitive brute.
I'm here for Betty. It's tragic, but really none of my concern.
Betty, always just Betty.
Yep.
You don't care about anyone else.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk that way.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Oh, sorry. I like that.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
All right, fine. What?
What if that was me up there? Would you care then?
Hmm?
All you do is obsess over a scarf and a hat.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Ugh.
It's all I have of Betty.
Betty, there she is again. Edward, the hanged man, he's someone. No matter what he did or didn't do, he deserves respect.
You're absolutely 100% right.
Please just do this one decent deed. If not for me, then for yourself.
Whoop, whoop,
Or
whoop. Say it.
for your Betty.
She said the thing. Okay, let's do it. Let's get him down. Here we go. Sure. Climb on there. Get him down. How are we going to do that? Sure. Really?
I'm going to be sick. I can't do this.
Oh, come on.
You can. Teddy. Edward. I know you can. You've been through much worse.
You're right. Let's do it. Come on. You're just untying a knot. Although I think it would be difficult to do with the weight. Never mind. I don't want to get too morbid here. All right, so that's strange. The first sign of humans we see was somebody who sadly committed suicide. Oh, hello.
Where are the Fretlands, Edward?
It's been 2 days. If they're not back tonight,
They're not coming back.
Yeah.
perhaps they left after their daughter died.
Was murdered, you mean? Isn't that what we think happened?
I don't know. The simplest solution is often the correct one. The villagers believe Simon killed Ruth, so he most likely did. When tragedy befalls him, Edward thinks people tend to look for a scapegoat.
Perhaps she fell by accident.
So you don't think it was murder?
It's difficult to say with any certainty. The boy could have pushed her.
You're really not helping.
Can we talk about this tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're exhausted.
I buried a corpse today, Alice.
I know.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Sorry. Why don't you sleep in the guest bedroom?
The couch is fine. The Fretlands could still come home.
All right. Just don't come crying to me if you wake up with a crick in your neck.
Crick.
I'll be up for a while.
Okay.
If you feel like talking.
Sure, why not? Let's talk now. I can't talk now? That's strange. What about now?
I really thought I'd find Betty today.
Why?
Well, I told you not to get your hopes up, Edward. I mean, we just got here. It's a big place. She could be anywhere.
It's just the thought of her alone out there. In the dark.
She's a tough cookie. You're Betty. Tougher than you, teddy bear.
That she is.
All right. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is the main entrance to the house, I believe. Yeah, let's go upstairs. I don't think we went upstairs last time. Oh, is this the dining room, I think? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. What's this? Looks like a book. Nothing it's by me. Sure, why not? This morning I had lemon juice and hot water with no sugar instead of tea. I also had half an apple and dry toast. I've been gaining weight lately. I read about this diet in the paper. It's apparently very popular in London. But I'm dreadfully hungry and crave fried eggs and sausages. August 4th, 1923. We received an odd letter yesterday addressed to Johann, to an American gentleman, Mr. Edward Harden of Hanover, Massachusetts. The letter was well written and very polite. Mr. Harden received our information from the Allsdale police when he requested a contact in Graavik. I do wonder if they gave him Johann's name and not Frederick's. Perhaps because our dear Margaret is no longer with us and I'm prepared to respond in English and Frederick. Mr. Harden inquired about his sister, Elizabeth Harden, who's traveling on her own. Apparently she's a journalist. Imagine that. Crossing the Atlantic Ocean to write about Norway? Oh, it sounds wonderful. The letter said Elizabeth telegraphed her brother from Allstage to inform him that you planned to visit Graavik. Why'd you want to come to this dreary place? I have no idea. There's nothing here worth writing about anymore. Your sister has not arrived yet. If she had, I would have tired her out with questions about America, being a journalist, traveling the world on her own. She sounds so interesting. I hope she does come, even though she will surely be bored out of her mind. I'll write Mr. Harden today. Johan is not comfortable writing letters, particularly in English. He agrees that we should invite Mr. Harden to stay here, if he decides to come. After all, there are no guest houses in Graavik, and our spare room is rarely used. Also, I have to admit, having a visitor from America sounds terribly exciting. Can we turn the page? Sure. What's this say? I wrote to Mr. Harden to invite him to stay at the house if he decides to come. I'm terribly excited. I do for his sister. Wonder where she could be. August 9th, 1923. There was an argument in the shop earlier today. Frederick was yelling at poor Astrid, claiming their goats had been grazing on his land. I wanted to speak up, but I knew it'd only make him angrier. August 10th, 1923. Johan went across the fjord this morning to purchase some necessities, including new fabrics and to pick up the post. Letters have been piling up in the store. Sometimes the world has completely forgotten about us. August 17th, 1923. Finished another dress today. This one for myself. There are no customers anymore. No one here needs another dress. It's been ages since we visited the city. I hardly know anyone there, and who would want their dresses made in Graavik when they have one tailored in Oslo? I feel lonely today. I miss dear Margaret so much after all these years. August 20th, 1923. I think Ruth is hiding something from me. She's been awfully secretive. She goes off on her own even more than usual. Her clothes are filthy. I don't mind playing exploring, of course. I always did regret Margaret and I not being allowed to run free when we were little. Ruth says she's just looking for flowers and pretty rocks. I shouldn't worry so much. August 10th, 1923. August 21st, 1923. Simon stopped by today with a gift for Ruth. A whole bar of chocolate. He's a sweet boy, but Frederick would be furious if he knew. August 22nd, 1923. I asked Ruth if she played up by Frederick's farm or near the old mine. She promised she doesn't. I'd never read not to trust her, but I still feel she's hiding something from me. So this is obviously the mistress's diary. I looked at her drawings while she was out. She's got such an imagination. September 5th, 1923. We received another letter from Mr. Harden. He'll be here in October, as planned. I look forward to having someone else to speak with, if only for a few days. Not that Johan isn't good company, but we have little to converse about outside of our daily routines. Been no sign of Mr. Harden's sister yet. She left Alsendale a week ago. Where could she be? She may well have decided to stop along the way. We've heard nothing, but we so rarely speak with anyone outside of Graavik these days. I do hope she's all right. I would hate for Mr. Harden to come all this way to no avail. Ruth is still being secretive. I know she's hiding something. One of these days I'll follow her. September 9th, 1923. No church service again today. The vicar hasn't been back since the memorial service in July. Johan believes he won't be back, and he's given up on Graavik like everyone else. I'm coming down with a cold. Someone damaged our boat during the night. That's the third one this month. Johan suspects Frederick, of course. I hear something is bubbling up to the surface after all these years. Not feeling well at all, and I spent most of yesterday in bed. Ruth is sweet and bought me potato soup and tea with honey and milk. September 18th, 1923. She's left us. Our dearest Ruth is gone. I can't believe it was Simon's doing. He too is now gone. And with him, all hope Graavik had left behind. That's sad. That's terribly sad. All right. What else do we have around here? Oh, I got a lovely bust. Piano. Sure. Let's play the piano. The Draugen Waltz. that piano player there. Teddy. Okay. Look around here. What else do we have? Yeah, nothing in here that we can interact with. Okay. Oh, this is the daughter's room. Okay. Sad. Very sad. Man, this place is huge. Holy sklarv. Okay, that's locked. Why is that locked? Strange. I mean, most doors in houses are locked from the inside of the room, not the outside. That locked? Yeah. Oh no, it's not. Okay. What do we got in here? Really nothing. Okay, fine. Let's go out. I guess probably time to head back downstairs and hit the old hay. It's been a very adventurous day 2 of our journey. Head down. I think it was through here, I think. Where we were sleeping with the mannequin. Yeah. I think, yeah, we already looked at all this stuff the first time. I don't think we have anything new to say. Probably not.
So the brother who owns the store
Frederick.
was angry with Johan before Ruth. Because
of the mine. It all comes back to the mine.
We're going to have to go to at some point, I'm sure. How are you looking, old boy, old bean?
You do look exhausted.
Yeah, it's true. He does.
Go to bed, Edward. I'll tuck you in.
Ah, being tucked in sounds lovely. I still don't understand who you are and what your relationship is
You're
to
going
me.
to fall right through a mirror into the world beyond.
Neat.
There's no coming back from that.
Indeed. Can I not? It's not letting me. Maybe touch the scarf. Oh, I see. Put the hat on. Oh, look at that.
What are you doing?
Betty will want these back.
I don't think it's healthy
Not now,
to...
please. I'm exhausted.
Okay. Time to get a little shut-eye.
Quite the day, huh?
I'm ready to pass out. Where will you sleep?
I'll be up for a while. My mind's simply racing.
Don't stay up late. Wake me if you hear the Fretlands arriving.
Of course. And I'll keep my eyes open for any ghosts that might want to haunt you.
Ghosts or goats?
Sleep.
I don't... I genuinely wonder who Lizzie is. Ooh, day 3. What does day 3 have in store for us? Well, let's see. Looks like he's trying to turn his sister, the mannequin, into his sister. Or a goat. I think at some point we'll have to explore the mines. But all that will have to be next time. Thanks for watching this playthrough of Draugen. Coming up next, we have more stuff to figure out about this mystery. It looks like our sister never arrived. I'm genuinely starting to question if she existed at all. We'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more Draugen. See you then.